Yo, what's up, guys? As you can see, we're we're currently back at the main crib. You see, back home, and yeah. So just started work. We're about to hit the gym. I'm gonna show you what I eat for a pre-workout snack, and then also later in the video, I'll talk about my experience on the first day of the job, and yeah, just overall how everything's been. So me, Z, I got some chicken breast. Maybe make some chicken potatoes later. It's gonna be so good. So first, I just got this little bowl I have. I don't know. So I just get my scoop of 1 cup. Set this down right here quickly. That. So usually what I measure out is 1 cup, or this is about 50 grams of Rice Krispies. All right, so I get one of this, and then I just put it here. And then also what I do is I add some of my protein. I have this protein right here, Gold Standard Whey. This is I get this from Costco. It comes out to about 1 gram per serving, or one serving per dollar. So pretty good. Yeah, it has 24 grams of protein. So yeah, I usually get one of these. And so what I do is, so I add it to this cup here. And then what I do is, so I'll take you guys over with me right here. So what I do is, so I take this, and then I'm gonna add some water. Add some water to it. Add some water. I like to add just a little bit because I like it to be a little bit thicker. So mine consistently looks like that. Right, what I can just mix it and then drop it in. So I add this. So first, get some Himalayan pink salt. Just add a bit of that, and then also get some of this. Get some honey. Yeah, and then just drizzle it on. That perfect, and then check that out. Done. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this quickly, and then let's head to the gym.
Yeah, so this will be a little bit different than my traditional videos I make. Less of the montage and more of the commentary, rather. So this is what I do on a typical upper day. On the other videos you guys were watching, it's a little bit different because that I was on more of like a push-pull split kind of thing, just so I could work out with my friends. So usually I just do my working sets or my warm-up sets first, and then I'll get into my working sets. Currently, I want to be in the range of 6 to 8 reps for 2 to 3 sets. So this week I tried to progressive overload a little bit. So currently on the bar I have a 35 and a 25 on both sides. Uh, I got I got it for about four reps. So almost there, but not really in the rep range I'd like it to be in. Yeah, so for my second set, I dropped the weight down to a 35 and 2 10s. And this set, I was able to get 6 reps, but I was feeling a little bit weaker. Just got back from work, and I've been pretty fatigued, but always try to get in the gym and do my best. When you do incline bench, you really want to make sure you're maintaining that arm path, right? You want your elbows tucked into the side and not flared out. If you flare your elbows out, you're gonna be targeting more of your lower pec. And I mean, if that's what you want, I guess you can do it, but that takes away the whole point of the exercise. Yeah, so just personally, actually, I like doing these more on the Smith machines, but in the afternoon, the gym is like insanely packed, so I just did what I can. Yeah, so next we're doing some pec flies. I like to do these ones for 2 sets and 8 to 10 reps. This, it really blows your chest up and get that pump, right, that stretch. And I think it's a really great exercise. If you want, a great substitute is also a cable pec fly. I actually like a cable pec fly more. I feel like you get a better range of motion, and you really have to stabilize using your chest, and I just really like the feeling of it. Um, Sorry about all the angles. I'm really experimenting with all the camera angles and stuff. Right now, I don't have my tripod yet. Next up, we have some dumbbell lateral raises. Typically, I would do this on a cable and I would do it unilaterally, but recently I've switched to doing it just dumbbell and two hands. I know I'd like to switch it up every once in a while. I think it's an important thing to make sure you have fun when you're in the gym, and if things get bland, don't be afraid to switch it up. Yeah, so you guys can see that the camera angle is very awkward for it, but we'll make do. Next up, we have some pull-ups. Typically, for my working set, I would do 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. I'd really recommend you guys get some straps if you guys are gonna be working out consistently. Um, your forearms will give out a lot faster than your back will, and so you'll be leaving a lot of gains out. And so yeah, personally I use the Versa straps. I have like other conventional lifting straps, but these ones they're so much easier to apply. Like literally you just like wrap it around and it's good to go. And they've been a lot more consistent for me to use and I just like it a lot more. Yeah, but for pull-ups, you really want to focus on a full range of motion, squeezing when you get to the top, and make sure your chin is above the bar. And on the when you're going down, you want to slow the tempo down and all the way to the bottom. You'll really focus those lats, and you're like also too. The great benefit of pull-ups is that also hit some of your delts and your rear delts, and also some of your erectors too. So this is how you get a big back. Also, you get a big back by eating, but we don't talk about that. Next, we have a Penlay row, and you might be wondering what that is. It's a variation of a barbell row, but one thing that's different is that if you look at my back position, it's basically horizontal, like you're doing an RDL. And basically, what that does is that that position really allows you to target the upper back, the traps, and the rear delts. And this exercise is extremely hard to progressively overload. I was doing more weight, but I realized that I wasn't doing it in the form I wanted to. It was like kind of ego lifting. Like I was doing the weight, but it wasn't targeting what I was wanted to target. I was hitting more my lats and my lower back rather than my upper back. And yeah, so this all you do is kind of like RDL. You just stick your butt out and then yeah, you just row basically. Next up, we're gonna focus the long head of the triceps because earlier in the incline bench, that really targets your triceps and your delts as well. So, yeah, the short heads of your triceps. So don't neglect the long head of your tricep. It's a majority of your arm, and to hit the long head, it's basically when your arm is an overhead extension, as you will see in this set. I was doing more weight with this earlier, but what I realized was that as I was pushing the weight up before, I was kind of using my legs to give me that boost. And I'm not sure if that helped me grow my triceps, as in like that really like the bottom of the portion when you start, it's really hard to get the weight up. So like that might just help me, and then towards the top, I really can focus my triceps. Or if that was basically just like a placebo, and it's actually limiting my tricep growth. So right now I'm doing like I think like 77 pounds, but yeah, these can be kind of hard on your wrists. So I'd recommend having some wrist straps. I mean, I have like really bad joints. Yeah, so the last exercise we're gonna be hitting biceps. This is just a standard dumbbell curl. I used to do Bayesian curls, but I realized like I was having trouble like increasing the weight just because like the setup's kind of awkward. Um, I do like preacher curls, and that you can really target the biceps in the lengthened position. But personally, I just find dumbbell curls more fun, and it's just easier, right? Just curl the weight, a lot of people they're like, oh, you need like these, you need spider curls, you need this. Honestly, just curl the weight. You'll see bicep growth, and that's all you need really. Yeah, but that's the workout. Um, I'm currently 175. I was 165 about 2 weeks ago. That was just before my trip to go visit my family. Gained 10 pounds, but yeah, I'd say, you know, I'd say it was worth it. Don't get a lot of time to see my family, and I think it's important, when you go on vacation, just enjoy your life a bit, have some food, and you know, I'm now that I'm back home, I'm back on track, eating really clean, getting hitting all my macros, and I'm trying to get my cardio in.
Well, guys, we're currently in the car. Just finished our lift. It's currently about like 6:30, and yeah, it was pretty busy there. Um, I'm still working. I'm gonna buy a tripod, so in the upcoming videos you'll see some better angles. Apologies for that, because you can see like the see the lift, and also like I try to avoid getting people in it, but yeah, that was kind of difficult too. But I probably look so weird, like I was like going to machines across in like the next row, trying to like place it and like look at it. And I got some looks, but we're on the grind, right? Can't really think about what other people think. Well, of course you gotta respect their privacy, but also at the same time, yeah, just gotta do what you want to do, right? You can't let other people's judgment dictate what you're gonna do. Yeah, so we're gonna head back to the crib now. I'm gonna take a shower and stuff like that, and then I'll show you what we're eating to dinner, and yeah, we'll have a chat about the second day on the job, how it's going, and things like that. Let's go. Oh, babe. Yeah, we're just home. She just made the chicken for us. Thank you. I got some rice here. Holy, it's spiking my cortisol. Too many calories. It's okay. Yeah, I'll eat us. Oh, let's check the rice out. Ta-da! Yeah, no. Bro, white rice is king. I can't lie. Yeah, but I don't know. I've been trying to make the switch to potatoes, and yeah, sweet potatoes as well. I mean, they're a lot more satiating, lower in calories, right? They'll make you more full faster. Yeah, and white rice, it's deadly. Once you start eating, bro, you just can't stop. Yeah, so about to eat dinner. Yeah, so let's talk about work. So yeah, today was my second day at work. So first we started the morning. We started at 9 a.m. today. Basically, the first thing I started doing was I started by I'll just let you go over here. Yeah, I started by demolding concrete, right? So there's concretes in these cylinders, right? And so then we basically use the air compressor and we blast it, and we just take the cylinders out and we date them. And so we date them like every seven, or there's like 7 days, 28 days, and like spare, whatever, because it's aging, right? Because as you age concrete, the strength increases, right? And then after, so the next part is um, when I had to go break all the gravel and stuff. So it's only my second day, so I just follow whatever the guy said, right? So my coworker, he's like, he's training me, right? And he's like, okay, he's like, yeah, so just break all of the rocks. I was like, okay, sure. And I go and I look in the room, and it's just this fucking huge tray of like giant ass rocks, like this big. And I was like, okay, yeah, I guess it'll be okay, right? So he's like, okay. He passes me the sledgehammer, and I'm just fucking just going away at it. And so it's like, and I did it for like an hour and a half, like trying to, so like you grind it and then you put it like in through a sieve, right, to get the finer granulates. And so my one of my coworkers, or my supervisor, comes up, and she looks at me. She's like, how many things did you do? And I was like, I don't know. I think he told me like I was supposed to finish the tray. And she's like, oh, okay, whatever, right? So then after that, you go and you bag all of the stuff up. You bag them and you put dates, because the next part is called it's mixing. So what you're doing is you're adding water to the mixture of soil to test, is it like high plastic, medium plastic, which basically just tells you the absorption of water. So okay, and then after, so I bag like there's 4 bags of 2,000 grams. So I do it, and then so I have like 75% of my tray left, and I was like, oh hey, like what do I do with this? And she was like, oh yeah, just throw it out. Throw it out? I slaved the way for it. That was like all the honor and glory I could have. And so like if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I literally have blisters all over my hand. Like, yo, I was like my lower back started hurting, like I just got back shot or something too. Like it was insane. And then like my other two like coworkers, they went in to do it and they're like, oh yeah, like it was so nice. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but yeah, that was just very funny. But it was a good experience for me, right? It was just like it was more of like a mental thing, right? That I just had to just stick it through and just keep going to get the work done. Thank you. Yeah, got she brought me the rice and the chicken fire. Yeah, so like you just gotta stick it through. Uh, it was really work's been really fun though. The coworkers, they're very nice. They're very vulgar though, so like all potty mouths. It's very fun though. It's very relaxing. Me and my friend, my coworker, I actually knew him in from one of my classes. We kind of look like retards because we were going. So there's something called washing the sieve. It's basically where we take the soil and like we add water, so we're adding more moisture into it, and so then we're like trying to get all the material out and just in there, and like and because then we're gonna put it in the furnace and dry it. Like I'm not the expert in this yet, but anyway, so right, so like this it's like a what the I just dipped it. Oopsie, dipped my sweater in the chicken because it turned off. But so yeah, so basically what we do is that you pour rocks into the sieve, you wash it, and then you like so there's like a 80 micron mesh. Like that's so thin. Like so like really like 80 microns. I don't know if you know how thin that is, but like that mesh probably is so expensive. So then basically what you do is you pour the soil in and then you tap on the mesh to let all the stuff like come through, right? So so we got Dumb and Dumber over he's washing the rocks and pouring them in, and you got me banging on the fucking sieve like, and then so then the supervisor comes over. The supervisor comes over, and she's like, we do not need two people doing this right now, but like since like you guys are new, and also we had nothing to do, and so she's like, because we're both learning how to do it. She's like, yeah, because she was just joking around, but we look so stupid, like it's just like, oh my god. But yeah, it's really fun. Like with the other two co-op students also working there, I thought like maybe it'd be a little bit more isolated or like a little bit nerve-wracking, but everyone's just doing their own thing there. It's a very friendly environment, and overall, I'm really enjoying it now. But on to the next segment though. Like where I mean, I've only worked 2 days, but I mean, I used to work a bit earlier too. But like you know I've really come to respect the people who they work and they still find the time to go to the gym and or just do whatever they have to be responsible for. Um like hmm, how do I say this? mm, yeah, because I had a conversation about this in the other video, but it's the gym, like of course I enjoy the gym, and like I wouldn't say like I had to force myself to the gym, right? Because that's something I genuinely enjoy to do, right? It's like you go there, you blast loud music, and you just get a good lift in. But also too, it's like, but when you're tired, right? You're tired, and you want that extra hour and a half to go home and lay down. Like that's when it gets hard, right? Like I mean, I don't know you guys, but even when I'm tired, I don't even want to play video games sometimes, right? It's like, so why would I go to the gym and spend that hour and a half working out? Yeah, so that's why like genuinely I respect people who put in that extra mile to get the things done, and I think that's really important to do, right? Like when you're not feeling it to go, those are the moments that matter. And for me doing this like on and off like years, like there's a lot of regret that comes with it, right? Those days that you you skip and you don't want to give it your all. You don't even want to show up, right? Those are the days that really matter. And even if it's say you had a bad workout, you're tired, a bad workout is 100% better than no workout.
Yeah, but that's the video. Let me know what you guys think about the commentary style. If you guys have any suggestions, love to hear it. Um, Also, too, if you guys have any suggestions on the type of content you guys want to see, I'm totally open to suggestions. Like, I know, say you guys want me to go to an all-you-can-eat buffet or go out to do something fun. But yeah, my tripod just came in. My dip belt came in, so tomorrow is a push day, and yeah, should be a good workout. And I'll get that recorded and get another video rolling for you guys. Yeah, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.